When you're writing a complete sentence, there are 4 things to keep in mind. First, does your sentence have a subject and a verb or a predicate? Does your sentence start with a capital letter? The third thing is to really think about, is it a complete thought? So when people read this, will they know what I was thinking? And then the last thing is to make sure there's punctuation. So you can see that I've put our anchor chart up here at the top, and you'll be able to see that because I will post it in the classroom. And before you leave today, you'll get your own copy to put in your binder that you can use when you're not in class with me. So I wrote one sentence. Kids in our school should have more recess time. Let me think about if that's a complete sentence. Does it have a subject and a verb? Yes, it does. The subject is kids in our school. That's who or what it's about. And the predicate is should have more recess time. Does it have a capital letter at the beginning? No, it doesn't. So I need to change that lowercase k to an uppercase K. The third thing is, does it tell a complete thought? If people are reading this, will they know what I'm thinking? Well, yeah, I think they'll know what I'm thinking. They think that I'm thinking kids should have a longer recess time. The fourth thing is punctuation. It needs a period at the end, and I didn't do that, so I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to show you another one, and then you're going to help me do the last one. So I wrote another sentence. Dogs are the most popular. When I look at it, does it have a subject? Yes, the subject is dogs. Does it have a verb or a predicate? Yeah, dogs are the most popular. The third one, ask myself if its sentence is a complete thought. Dogs are the most popular. It's really not. I don't want them just to know that dogs are popular. I want whoever's reading this to know that dogs are the most popular pets in America. So I'm going to have to add pets in America. And then the last thing is there punctuation? Yep, I put a period this time. So once I change it to dogs are the most popular pets in America, it's a complete sentence. For the last sentence, I want you to help me answer the questions. You all know that last year I trapped my thumb in the trunk of my car and almost cut it off. So I wrote a sentence about that. My sentence says, on a cold night, I almost cut off my thumb. Let's go through and make sure that it's a complete sentence. What should I ask myself first? Yeah, up on that checklist, the first thing is to make sure there's a subject and a verb. So the subject, who or what it's about, is me. That's right, I. And the verb, the predicate, is almost cut off my thumb. So I have the first step. What about the second step? Use a capital letter. Do I have a capital letter? Yep, I do. I capitalized the O in on. In the third step, what should I ask myself? That's right. I need to ask myself if it's a complete thought. So does it tell the reader exactly what I'm thinking? Yeah, it does, right? It tells the reader what happened to my thumb. And then what's the last thing we look at? That's right, punctuation at the end. And since it's an exciting sentence, I put an exclamation point. So I have all 4 parts, and this is definitely a complete sentence. Now it's your turn to work with a partner. With your partner, I want you to read the 4 sentences that I have written, And I want you to decide which ones are complete sentences. Which ones have all 4 of the criteria to make a complete sentence. I'll give you and your partner a few minutes to work on that. Get started. It looks like you're all finished. And I looked around as you were working and listened in on what you were thinking and talking about. So if you marked the first sentence, "My dog is a great pet," that's correct. It's a complete sentence. And the last sentence is a complete sentence. "I like to watch movies." The 2 in the middle, not so much. Number 2 doesn't have a capital letter and doesn't have punctuation. Number 3 is definitely not a complete thought. Run fast. It has no subject. It doesn't tell me anything except running fast, and that's not a complete thought. Since you were able to work with your partners to make sure all of those sentences are not complete, you figured that out. Now you're going to write your own sentences. So I want you to write 3 sentences all by yourself and make sure, using the checklist, that they are complete sentences. I'll give you a